Hello everyone, hope all is well today. We will go over question 4 for categorical variables. Here we have two variables which have been categorized. One is income. So first category is less than $12,500, and this is household incomes. Second category is 12,500 to 24,999, and so on. And then the second categorical variable here has to do with type of animal of ownership in the house. So does the house have a dog? Does a house have or household have a cat? Does it have a bird? Does it have a horse? Okay. And so here what we have is according to the type of animal. So for example, if we look at the column for horse, so according to all households that have a horse, here we have the distribution for the income. So these are conditional distributions. And in part A, what we want is, without looking at the data, do you think that distribution of income by animal would be similar? Why or why not? And so most likely, most intuitive answer here would be no, because most likely horses cost much more to maintain than dogs and cats and birds. And so most likely, if we have a horse in a household, the household probably is of upper income. And so the distribution for income according to the animal most likely will not be the same. This is the intuitive answer. And then in part B, here we're asking, the table shows some percentages of income levels for each type of animal. Are these row-wise percentages or column-wise percentages? Well, here our distributions are put in the columns. So we have a distribution for income according to the type of animal, which is dog. Second column gives us another distribution. Third column gives us another distribution, and so does a fourth. And so these percentages are actually column-wise. Then in part C, we're asked, does the data support your hypothesis from part A? And so what we could do is look at these distributions number-wise, or we could also produce a graph. But if we just look at the numbers that are given in part A, or above part A, we see that for dogs, cats, and birds, the distribution of income are more or less uniform. So the percentages are very close to 20 in each category. This is slightly different for the horse category. And so here, if we look at the distribution of income for the category of less than 12,500, for households that have horses, this only represents 9%, which is slightly higher than 20% for all the other categories. And so the distribution of income is more or less uniform for the categories of dogs, cats, and birds, but it's less so for the category horse, where the category of very low income, or households with very low income, are less represented in this category. And so here we could also see it if we look at the solutions and look at a stacked bar chart. And here we see that for dogs, cats, and birds, the distribution for income is more or less uniform, so they're very similar. So we would say that there's actually no relationship between income and type of animal. However, when we look at horse, for very low income, this only represents the percentage of households with very low income among the households with a horse. It's only 9%, while it's a bit larger than 20% for the other income categories. And so the distributions are not homogeneous, or not the same. However, this dependence, or the link between income and type of animal, is very weak. So there are not a lot of differences between the distributions, even if we